Okay, step one, go to www.lynda.com to log in. Next, what you're going to do is click the login button. It's going to allow you to jump to this next window, and from the next window you're going to click the Go option. This is for people that don't have lynda.com through Loyola. We have it through Loyola, so we'll click the Go button. After you click the Go button, it's going to bring you to this screen, which is going to allow you to use the same login and all the information that you would have for Loyola email address. Okay, after that part is done, you get to lynda.com. This is the main window that you would see when you first log in. Now there's a lot of different options, different drop downs, but what we want to focus on is specifically the software drop down. These are all of the software that's available to you for lynda.com. For example, let's use Photoshop just for the case what we're doing here. Now Photoshop, there are a lot of different titles, but specifically what we're going to be working on is CS6 Essential Training, just for example. So let me click on that. Now this window is going to come up. There's two different layouts. There's a classic layout, and this is the new one that we have here. I prefer for you to use this one, but just for viewing purposes, we'll go click to the classic layout just for a moment, just so you can see the difference. What's consistent throughout these, you'll see the names of the different modules, the different lessons inside of the overall tutorial. Go back to this new layout. But what's consistent is that you'll see that there's an eyeball that's next to here. And the eyeball means that you've already viewed or completed that specific lesson. Okay. Now after you finish all these lessons, you can go ahead and you click on the video and it'll pop up in here, and you'll have the little browser that will show up, video player. Now there's a few buttons here that we want to make sure we take a look at and really understand what they are. First of all, obviously this is your play and pause button. Over here is your sound. 1X, it allows you to make adjustments to your speed depending upon if you have a specific version of Flash. Over here is closed captioning, so while the person's talking you can see and read the words. Down here, this is your sprocket that's going to allow you to make the changes of your video quality. If you were to go to HTML5, that allows you to make adjustments to things as far as when you're doing your playback. It's going to make it much easier with your speed changes. You can play at twice the speed with your closed captioning. The last one I'd want to show on here, obviously we know this is going to make a video full screen. This button here allows you to pop out your video. So like for example, if you were doing something inside of Adobe Photoshop, well, we know that we want to have this window off to the side, and then maybe I'd have the Photoshop on the other side so I can do side-by-side recording. Okay. Now the other thing also to mention as well, doing things side-by-side, you need to use your exercise files. This is where this is going to be located. Exercise files are basically the same files that are going to be used in this tutorial here. So you go ahead and you click and you download exercise files. Most likely it's going to take about 3 to 5 minutes for you to download. Once you click on that, then it'll update so that you'll be able to look at it and work with the files in Premiere, or Photoshop rather. After you've completed every single tutorial, meaning that the eyeball is next to every single video, it means you've completed the course. For Graycom certification, you have to complete the entire course, and you would share that information so that you receive that certification or those certifications associated with the specific lynda.com video. Some of the certifications are hands-on, some of them are related to Graycom hardware specifically, but for the ones for Adobe Photoshop and Creative Suite or Creative Cloud tools, we use lynda.com. Okay, so after you finish, you would go to My Courses, Certificates of Completion. When you click on that, a window will pop up and it'll show all of the videos, all of the different lessons that you've completed. One here is developing a mood board. So for example, you'll click View Print, window will come up here, it shows that you finished it. You click Save as PDF, and when you save it, it'll go to your Downloads folder. This is what you'll send to Graycom at loyola.edu. Make sure that you log out and close out your browser. Recommended browser to use for these is either Chrome or Safari. Anything else besides that, you're running a risk of having malfunctions when trying to play back your video.